welcome to day 11 of our 30-day yoga challenge. Let's get started. We're going to begin on the ground today, so let's get seated. Oh, wiggle from side to side. Those sit bones ground into the ground here. And let's get that neck warmed up to start. A few times each direction. Oh, my assistant is here. Yay. And the other direction. Hi, good morning. How are you? And take the left arm up and over. Stretching the side body. And the other side. And release, hands overhead, reaching tall. And, oh, there we go. And reaching out in front, stretching that lower back. Walk those fingers out. A little bit more. Deep breaths. Walk them out just a little bit more. Release that lower back. Helps if you start your watch. And take the right arm out just a little bit more. Reaching through. And walk it back, fingertips, left arm, fingertips out. And release. One more time each side. Reaching just a little bit further. So a nice good squeeze for the internal organs as well. Nice wringing them out. Walk that right hand back, left hand comes out one more time. And release. Walk the hands back. Ooh. Shoulder rolls. Up and back. Up and back. Up and back. Forward and down. Forward and down. Forward and down. Stack the left foot on the right knee, other way, right foot on the left knee, take your right hand behind, left hand over, and nice gentle twist, wringing out those internal organs. Whew. It's a blah and rainy day today, so we have to make our own sunshine today. To the other side, stack the feet the opposite way. Hand behind, left hand behind, right hand overhead, and reaching to the left thigh. Nice twist. If you've got your strap handy, grab that for the next segment. No balance stuff today. We'll get back to that on Monday. Do our tree pose and our eagle pose on Monday. Maybe tomorrow. Hi. Oh, I love you too. Alright, and unwind. Grab your strap and bring it down to the floor on your back. Ooh. First, let's grab those knees one at a time. Bring them into the chest as far as you can, legs flexed, a few pulses, guiding that knee and quad beside your body up into your armpit area as close as you can and hold. release. Other side. Oh, flex the foot. A few pulses. Find your orientation here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh. Pull the leg to the side into the armpit area. Woo, yeah. And hold. And release. Both knees. Oh, lasso both knees. Feet flexed. And just pull in and roll it around. This is time for some self-care on the lower back. We worked it hard this week. Let's just give it a little love here. A few more times. And pull it a little bit deeper. And release. Bring the knees down. Make sure that your back is nice and flat. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. Be grounded on the mat all the way from your shoulders to your hips here. You can push down through your elbows, and we're just going to lift the knees up and down, keeping the back completely connected to the mat. A few times. Working our lower abs here, pressing through the elbows for connection point. Two more times. Really slow. Dig into it. Or 3 times. And release. All right. Drop those knees to the right. Remember this one from a couple days ago. Feeling that stretch. IT band, hip connection, hip flexor. All those little connection points, the hips and knees. Try to keep that the left hip locked in place and just drop the leg. So you might have to move that foot out a little bit to get that nice deep drop. Feel free to adjust your leg. Get this nice drop here. Oh, there goes the right leg a little bit deeper. Relax it onto the ground. So you're going to feel this on the inner thigh. And back through center. Press through the heels of the feet, side to side. Roll on that lower back. That feels good. And connect the back. Push through the elbows and knees up. 5 more repeats of this. Really slow. Dig in. Control. And release. Drop the legs to the left. And do that on this side as well. You might find that one leg drops a little quicker. Look, my left leg went right down. Right leg, I've got to move that foot. Get that nice stretch. Try and keep that hip locked in. And just move the leg. What do I have to do to accomplish that? Maybe move that foot a little bit more out beyond the hip. Pressing through the elbows for stability. Feel that left leg, really just let all the tension out. It's just pretty much just flopped there in that position. The right leg is still a lot of tension. And that quad, let loose of the quad, the IT band right here, this hip connection. So a lot of these base flexibility and mobility things will help us to do more complicated poses as we go, but we've got to have that foundation of, yeah, we can get our leg in that position. So first of all, work on just getting the flexibility and the mobility. 2 more breaths here, let it release. And release back center. Side to side. Oh, that feels good. Pressing the lower back into the floor. And soles of the feet together. Supine butterfly. And you can take your legs from side to side. This pose feels different in this position. So you can squeeze your glutes, kind of work the glutes here, and then try and get the knees. I want to get the knees and the inner thighs relaxed. Press down on one side or the other. Just relax, making sure that you've got your whole back pressed into the floor. No gaps, no bendies. You don't want to be able to arch, no arching. Just put that back straight on there. It takes a lot of sneaky core work. And release. I'm going to grab our strap real quick and grab that left foot straight up. Pulse it toward you about 20 times. And work on our internal rotation on the hip here. Keeping the legs straight. We're not trying to get our knee or our leg to meet anything, so just keep it straight. Feel that nice stretch in the hamstring. Keeping the sit bones locked on the floor. And now we're going to drop it to the side, about halfway down. Use your elbow as your guide. Only drop it down about halfway. And then we can pull against the strap if you've got a stretchy strap. You can do your pulses outward, or you can do your pulses inward. Keeping your right hip locked on the ground. Sneaky, sneaky core work. And now we're going to drop the leg as far to the left as you can, maintaining good position here, keeping that hip locked in place. Don't let that right hip come up. You can even take your hand and just press it down. And this time we're going to press down. Our pulse is going to press down. You're going to feel a nice stretch in that inner thigh. This can be kind of an intense pose. Working on that hip mobility, all different directions. And then guess what? We're going to bend the knee to come out of that, come back up to straight, grab the strap in the other hand, lower the right leg, and left leg comes over for a nice spinal twist. And you're going to feel it in the hip flexor here. You can cactus your arm or left arm straight out, and we're just going to pulse it up. Or you can take it down if you have a stretchy. And just hold here for about 3 breaths. And release the arm, bend the knee, and come back to center. Drop the strap, walk it side to side. Massage that lower back. You feel a difference between the two sides of your lower back by now. The left side should feel a lot looser, and the right side should probably still have some crunchies in there. So let's get after that. All right, so let's get our right foot lassoed and do the same thing. Pulse toward you. Beginning to feel the stretch in that hamstring. The other leg can be bent, or you can let it lay flat if you like. It's a little harder to stay balanced. I like to keep right here so I can put some weight in my heel As I'm doing the pulses, keep myself stable. About 20 pulses. Keeping the leg nice and straight. Whee! All right, keep that elbow out. Take the arm down about halfway, or take the leg down about halfway, using your elbow as a guide. Remember, keep that left hip locked on the floor. Pulsing the leg toward you, or pressing away if you've got the stretchy band. About 20 times. And drop it all the way as far as you can. That nice rotation in the hip, keeping the left hip down. Don't let the left hip come up. Keep it down. Just hold it right there. Pulse away. Whoop, there we go. Got to keep that left hip down. Pressing through. And bend the knee to release. Come back to center. And straight up. Grab the strap in the other hand. Lower the left leg. And right leg comes over for a twist. Right arm out. Left leg pulsing up. Feeling it right here. And in the hamstring all the way down. So the chair's getting in the way here. And release the arm, bend the knee, and come back to center. Drop the strap. Side to side, pedal it out. Now notice the difference between the two sides of where your sit bones are. Mine feel equal now. Interesting. Very good. All right. Ooh, drop the knees to the right. Let's see how that's going. Ooh, keep that hip down. Through center, drop the knees to the left. Keep that down. Let's adjust that foot as needed. A little faster through this one this time. And let's take it slower now. Drop those knees to the right. Sit bones locked in place. Walk that foot out until your knee drops. There we go. And hold. Back through center. And over to the left. Drop the left knee. And scooch that right leg out until you can drop that right knee in place. And release. Soles of the feet together, side to side. Ooh, cross the ankles and bring it on up to a seated position. Walk it back on your mat, hands front, chin behind, toes curled under, and up into down dog. I think you get away with no down dogs today. Pressing through the heels, walk it out, walk it out. Chest and shoulders reaching for the floor. A nice A-frame shape here. Walk it out, walk it out. Left leg comes out and up and twist. Again, working on the front part of the hip now. And release. Press it out, pedal it out, pedal it out. Press through. And right leg comes up and out. And do a nice little twist, almost a flip. Beginnings of a flipper dog. And release. Pedal it out, pedal it out. Bring it to a plank. And we'll do a couple little plank tap outs today. Lower it down into cobra. And drop it all the way down. Right ear to the floor. Hands out. However your hands are comfortable in this direction. And we're going to take our 10 breaths, our 10 deep breaths here. Stomach Shavasana, tummy Shavasana. Halfway through, you can switch your ear. So 5 breaths with the right ear down, 5 breaths with the left ear down. Breathing deep into the stomach, really feel your stomach fill up and pressing through. Right. Halfway through, switch your ear. And bring your head back to neutral. Activate your hands again. And pressing up through the palms. Whew. Back to tabletop. Cat-cow just a few times here. Press the ankles in the back and come back to a seated position. Ooh, ready for the day. Thank you for joining me for day 11 of our yoga challenge. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.